There you go. Okay, so we all know that JPYs have this tendency to, you know, give us a false currency strength, whether or not it's strong, whether or not it's weak, it still does the same thing. Okay, so what we're relying on today, at this present moment in time, is now telling me that the Swiss franc is stronger, but it's only got one bar. Okay, so JPY might actually technically be a dead market today. It was a little bit unpredictable this morning, but we'll see what we can do on this. 141583, where we're sitting at today. So it's predicting price to go to 147797. Okay, and that is for the uptrend currency. Downtrend currency is set at 141.193. So obviously it has to come down to that price for price goes back up and vice versa. So we still got an opportunity on this on Chef JPY. Let's see what the currency strength is. Not currency strength. Percentages is paying out 82% on pocket option. So it's all good on that. That's all good on that one. So we're going to clear everything off here. Forex Factory, that's all good. I need to open up my account. Okay, that's fine. Okay, perfect. Now, depending on whether or not strength is with the Swiss franc, strength with the JPY, it does not matter. I'm going to be taking majority of the time. I'll take 3-minute trades, regardless of whether or not they're both the same level. Okay, but I trust the JPY more to go in my favor, and obviously to go in your favor as well. Okay, so you just have to bear with me on that one because JPY does like it's coming back down onto a bearish trend, and price look today's range is now moving back down.
Of course you did.
I'm not gonna lie. That's absolutely perfect. Well done, Cameron. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, so 5 minutes. They must have cleared, surely. It pulled. This candle just pulled. That's all it did. It just pulled down. Absolutely perfect. I'm going to be really happy if he did clear that because that was actually pretty good entries on that. It must have been anyway. Okay. So we are going to look. Let's have a quick look at the parabolic indicators. Okay. I can't even speak now. Parabolic indicators, meaning your technicals going on 5 minutes, everything's saying it's a sell. There's no buys in this. So JPY may have just taken control to bring price down. We got a pullback on this one. There is a bit of a pullback. Obviously, it did jump from a price of 540 coming back down. Obviously, there was an entry when it came back down and paused for about 3 or 4 seconds. Let's just see what it does. JPY does tell me that everything's starting to come back down. Technicals are telling me it's on a buy, but let's have a look. Okay, so we did have a strong sell on this one a minute ago. A buy has actually come into the equation, but there's more sells than buys. So this may well be a pullback candle where it's giving you a better price to come back down the opposite way. Let's see what happens. Obviously, it's now gone back to its previous price. 548 it came back to. Just pause on the spot. I'm waiting for this to actually go because this candle here may start tanking in the next minute or so. So if you did get in for 3 minutes going in for a sell, at the moment it does look good to come back down, but obviously it's not guaranteed because it's a Monday. Markets are kind of all over the place, but we're giving you the best analysis we possibly can. So there's 3 buys on this, 3 buys to go back up. There's about 15 sells on this, just on the 5-minute chart. And it's holding its price at the moment. So this may well be an uptrend rejected candle. Not sure yet. We'll just have to wait for this a sec because the MACD is still telling me it's strong on the downtrend. Oh my days. Come on, start coming down. The parabolic technicals are telling me it's a sell. Okay, so this may well just technically be a pullback on the 5-minute chart. And we've still got everything sort of going in our favor at the moment. I'm going to check the 1 minute a sec. Okay, so a label did come up on the 1 minute. I'm not really fussed about that because it's coming to the trail line. It's bouncing off of it. Oh my days! Come on, JPY. Come on, you can pull this. Oh my days! How did that pull back like that? Okay, so 3 candles of pullbacks. 1, 2, 3 there. We still had, it was on a bearish trend, but for some weird, look at that, look. It's done exactly the same. Come down 2 red candles, gone up 3. Come down 2 red candles, gone up 3. Okay, so that's fairly consistent. That's fairly consistent on this one at the moment. It's gone to the 50 stock line. It's bounced off of it. Let me check the 5 minute. Okay, so obviously this one would have most probably been a pullback candle. You see what happens on this. Hasn't even it's not even rejecting a price. It's just pushing through. It's going back. Okay, it rejected once. It went. Hey, Kemi, welcome to the call. Thank you for joining the 5 p.m. session. Absolutely perfect. Okay, so we do have a bit of a bounce back candle here that's happening. So that's fine. That's fine. We'll just sit here and wait. We've got a minute 12 left on this candle. If any of you did take a trade on this, obviously price, well, you're looking for the best price possible, which would have been 578 to come back down. But every single time it went up, it rejected, went back up, rejected again, went back up again. So it was a little bit unpredictable on this, but at the moment, 578 would have been a good entry. 571 would have been a good entry, and so would 563 at the moment. So anything above 563 probably is going to clear a trade to come back down. If any of you did get in on this to come back down, wait for that candle to get to the very top. On this one, you'd have to been a little bit hesitant like me. I had to wait for this to come back up. If it showed me any signs of come back the opposite way, I'd have taken it straight away. But it didn't. It didn't come back down. It carried on going up. That's all it was doing, going up and up and up. So there's always going to be a rejection happening on this candle here, which would have been a good entry at the top of this candle. You just wait for that pullback. And like I said, on the 1 minute, it went to the line. It went to the line, stayed there. This one rejected the uptrend and come back down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough. That's fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. So at the moment, it looks like price is at 547 at the moment. So obviously, 571 is would have been a good entry at the 3 minute mark. The price still looks like it's about to come down. So we'll just sit and wait on this. It's fairly consistent, actually. That's not a bad layout, that is. Remember, if it goes out of the oversold area, that's absolutely fine. I got in too early on, but still, just click. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Well done. Well done, Selena. Absolutely perfect. That's a clearance on that one. 559. Oh my days. Remember, look at that. Oh my word. That was borderline. You still cleared it. Well done. Absolutely perfect. Price is starting to show a little bit of resistance to go back up. We've got, oh my days. Do you know what? This may well be the candle. This may well be. If it is, this is good. I think this might actually change candle. 9 points. 9 points. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's 100 points or 1 point. It cleared, gained on your account. Remember, this is Monday, okay? So you have to forgive us because this is like new territory for us. We don't do Mondays or Fridays. So it's, you know, we're breaking our own rules, but we need to step up the game for you guys so you can have every opportunity to get on a call and take trades with us, because not everyone's available Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Exactly. There you go. So again, this one is at the moment clearing a price of 534. 534 would have been an entry on this. If many of you did get on this, that's it. Yeah, I love it. Clearing those trades. That's all you need to do. Just boom. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Well done. That's absolutely perfect. Let me just move all this across. Okay, perfect. Okay, so any price above 534 would have been good for a sell on this. I don't know if any of you got in on this. If you were watching the way that the candles are moving, it went to the oversold area and then come back in. Because your technicals are telling you that the price is starting to show resistance and come back down. There's 3 buys on this indicator that we have built into this strategy. Okay, 3 buys. There's more sells than buys on this, so obviously I'm going to go with this. Okay, so obviously coming to the end of the candle, your 3-minute period at the moment. So like I said, anything probably above, I mean, the entry on that was going to be tight. Anything above 534, possibly up to 553 would have been a good entry. At the moment, 534 is clearing. 534 is clearing. So if any of you got up higher than that, perfect. Don't worry. It's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. We like the interaction. It's great. Okay, so that's 9 points inclusion. That last trade, that's absolutely perfect. Remember, start of the candle, we wait for that confirmation. If I know that trail line is going down, I'm going to just keep going down. Okay, so that is about to clear on my end at 534. Was a late entry, but I managed to miss the candle because I was in the chat. It's all good. Trying to get you guys to take these trades. Absolutely perfect. I love it. We're going to smash the life out of this. So 534 would have been a good entry on that. It's just cleared. If any of you did take one for 3 minutes with the JPY, let me know in the chat or put dollar signs in so I know you cleared it. Okay, so wait on the next candle. So waiting game. Let me see the parabolic because hang on, bear with me one sec. Okay, so looking at it, the day's range has gone a little bit neutral at the moment. There's not much strength in the uptrend. So this number here, 141.9193, might actually be today's number coming down. Oh, of course you cleared a couple, camera, but what I wouldn't, you know, it's all right, mate. I know full well.
One day about trading, but it's about clearing at least a couple.
I think you would have cleared that if you hit a late entry as well, because 534 was actually a really late entry and that's still clear. So that's perfect. Well done. Absolutely love it. Okay, so we're gonna wait for the next candle. Candle positions are so important what we're doing now. So MACD is still telling me that it's going down. Oh, it's frozen. It's frozen on the spot. Oh wow. Oh my days. How did that freeze on the spot and then start budging down? That's absolutely mental. Okay, so again, we've got a few more. We've got 2 buys into this selection at the moment, but it is rejecting the downtrend. So hopefully we get a little bit more strength coming back down. Strong sell, neutral on that. That's still the same. So the 1 minute is doing exactly the same as the 5. Okay, if you look at where it wants to go out and then come back in. Okay, so if you look at this candle here, it went through, then everything started coming back down. So it did reject the uptrend, but not on that candle. It rejected it on the next candle and then started coming back down. So that's actually perfect. So we may see some more consistency here. Okay, so price actually went up to 533. 533 was the number at the highest point of the candle. Obviously, if you've got in on that one, I'm waiting for this to go because this looks really good to go in our favor because it went back to 534. Went back to 534 and it's held that price. Fingers crossed. Okay, that's all right. It's just bouncing. It's just bouncing. Look at that. It bounced. So again, the best entry on this at the moment, if you follow that bounce, was 539. It paused for about 3 seconds there. Again, if you took that, you're already in the trade, and at the moment it is actually clearing because it's below your line. Obviously, we are going to get some bounce backs. Never said we wasn't because that's what happens. Okay, so this way may well be a downtrend pullback. What's happening there? Let me just check the currency strength 1 sec. Okay, so JPY and Swiss franc have not changed strength, so it's sort of an even playing field for us. The only way that I can possibly get any trades done today without any sort of inconsistencies. I know it's going to blast through the trail line, but it did last time. did exactly what it did in that previous uptrend candle. It held and then carried on going. Let me just double check something just quickly. Okay, so we've made the right call on this. There's still, I mean, the buys are coming in, but I wouldn't have thought it'd be on this candle. There's more sells than buys. So the analysis is correct. It's just the market is done. It's starting to sort of show me some weird movement. So obviously, you know, nothing we can do about that. It's absolutely fine. Remember, risk low amounts on your account. The 1% option is there. If you're not happy with the 1%, just do $1 trades. Doesn't really matter. You know, if you're not confident enough to do it, we'll just do it that way. Absolutely fine. Because it's Monday and it's all going a little bit weird at the moment. So we'll just wait for this candle to finish. I mean, taking an entry on this, I mean, ideally, probably would have been around 553 to come back down. But even then, you know, you're hoping on that one because it just didn't do it. There was a little bit more strength in the Swiss franc. So no worries on that. If you did manage, I know it sounds really bizarre. If you manage to track this trade where you're going back up, you're following the Swiss franc, then obviously your entry would have been way, way down on the chart. So you'd have been able to take it early. Oh, my days coming back down. I'm about to clear this last one. Oh my God. You are? That's silly thing to do. That was silly thing to do. Okay, so top of the candle for a down for a sell on this would have been ideal if any of you did get on that. If you're not confident enough to do it, don't do it. I'm not going to force you into it. We'll give you the highlights, we'll give you the analysis. That was the longest 5 minutes of my life on that candle. Okay. Just remember one thing, guys. It rejected the trail line. It bounced the trail line. Now, 9 times out of 10, if that bounces that trail line, this sort of works like support and resistance as well. If it starts bouncing the trail line but doesn't actually have the energy to push through it, obviously it's bounced off the trail line again. It's doing it again. So again, you're looking at it, you look at that entry, this candle here, and you look at it, it's bounced off the trail line. Again, an entry there. Hopefully price does go your way. And I think it is. But yeah, no. Watch the trail line. Watch how it bounces. What did I miss? I get through it. Okay, so Selena one broke even one. That's okay, Selena. No worries. It's all good. We are gonna have lessons, you know, on the start of the week and the end of the week as well. It just makes it a little bit more challenging for us to be able to do what we normally do on a Monday and a Friday. Okay, it's just another hurdle to jump over. That's it. Bounce the line. That's it. Okay, so it bounced it twice. What was that price? What was that price it came up to? So 572. It bounced up at 572. Yeah, that'll be right. Yeah. 572. It bounced off to come back down. That's all it wants to do is reject this candle. All right, will it do it again? 3rd time lucky. I don't know if that did, but it did get to a higher price. Oh my God, those last 2 uptrend candles done exactly the same thing. Yeah, it's gone up. There's no rejection. But my hang on 1 second. Okay, so I'm on strong sell. Yeah. MACD level. Yep. I'm just intrigued. I'm intrigued. Bear me 1 second. I'm really intrigued about this. MACD is telling me, right, okay, that's telling me there's a buy on that. What's that saying on that? That's the sell. Okay, -14. That's -7. So that's just calculating on the edge. Yeah. So that price is technically 141,193. Where is it? No, no. Okay. So I'm just checking, making sure that that price is actually accurate for the end of today. Averaging around 141,203. So yeah, it's the right price. It's the right price for price to come down. If JPY was going to pick up, but I don't think it is on this candle. I think the price is now starting to go back up. What? You what? Oh, okay. But it's rejecting. That's the bit I'm confused about. It's rejecting all the time, but it's not actually doing the rejection part of it. Okay. Sorry, I have to do some things manually. Bear me one sec. So there. There. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to work everything out here. So just bear with me. That and that. Okay. So it's still neutral. It's still like in the middle between the sell zone up here and the buy zone here. So this is what's confusing at the moment, because we're looking at, it's acting like it's in consolidation. So the market has slowed down, but it's not in consolidation. It doesn't seem to be doing what it's meant to be doing, because you're getting some weird candles pushing up, then coming back down, pushing up and coming back down. And obviously it makes the market and what we're doing, you know, very risky. But I mean, you had an opportunity on this one to take one coming back down because it came to a good price, and I will always favour JPY over anything else. So, and those currencies haven't moved. So I've got 2 lessons at the moment, but I'm clearing the 3rd one. So we all have to take losses at some point. It's just so weird how this has worked out. That trail line is there. That's coming across there. Price was there. Okay. So, right, there's a label. There's a label. Okay, so it looks like that if this label is true, then the market has swung the opposite way. But I don't believe it's true. I honestly do not believe that this is going up. This is coming down. Because we're literally at the stage where single moving averages are selling. Yeah. So I have to work these things out in my head, trying to predict the next candle coming down. Okay. So obviously we've got a buy zone and a sell. That's a sell zone. That's a buy zone. Absolutely fine with that. Okay. So if you are following the label, you know, it's a 50-50 hit on this one, because the stock line is literally just below the 50. So again, that would mean technically taking more risk on this, because I simply don't believe that the price is going to come back up. I mean, if you have taken a trade on this label and you've gone up with it, perfect, absolutely well done. That's absolutely fine. But I just simply don't believe that it's going to hit this zone here. Because it's got to cross the path. It's got to cross the path of the other indicators that are hovering around in the background, trying to figure all this out. So it's got to sort of break through that lot. And no. Okay, so everything is now moving over to buy, but it's not got enough strength to get to that buy position yet. So we'll wait for the turn, wait for the crossover. I honestly don't think this is going to go back up. It's weird markets. If you look on the 1 minute, you've got a MACD coming down. The label's already hit. So obviously, remember I said to you, I don't believe it's going to go back up. It may, I don't know. I don't know, because at the moment, we're kind of in the realms of the market is getting a little bit quicker now. So it's difficult for us to take trades. But if you have taken it for a sell, that's the way that I've gone. then obviously you've gone the right way. You've done the analysis. We've called it out, and at the moment it is clearing on a sell. Okay, so sell at 599. Yeah. So basically, you got in 599. Nice entry on that. Absolutely perfect entry on that one. Well done, Selena. But anything could happen on this. I'm not optimistic, but you have to remember the markets will do what they have to do. It's all a prediction, but we just give you the best prediction. Okay, so again, 599 doesn't look like a good entry on that. If Cameron hit 599 as well, perfect. So we want to get you as far away from your entry point as possible. I'm clearing by 22 points at the moment, so you must be clearing by a lot more. 599 was beautiful. Now, that was a beautiful entry of 599. Well done. Did you? Ooh. She's in the background secretly taking trades about me and not telling me. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so 599 does look really nice at this precise moment in time. But we have seen it on the morning session where we had it cleared. It was in the bag, and then all of a sudden the candle just shot straight up and went through the line. I was like, nah, wasn't comfortable with doing it because I don't want you guys to, you know, bust your accounts. We just have to take things one step at a time. But 599, that's probably one of the best entries that you can get out of this candle because it is dramatically coming back up and shooting back down. So 599 on that entry would be perfect. But like I said before, we're getting stuff like this now where we're getting position of the candles is now shooting straight back up to entry points. Hopefully it doesn't reach it. I am clearing it at the moment by 14 points. So yeah, Selena, well done. Good clearance on that. Perfect. Well done. Cameron, you must have cleared that by now. You're still in it. Still in it. Okay, that's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, thumbs up. It's all good. Okay, so 599. That was a good entry. Well done. That's Selena. Absolutely perfect. Right, here we go. Here we go. Now it's going to start doing it. This is where the unpredictable part of trading on a Monday comes into play. We just had the best entry you could possibly put into it. And now all of a sudden it's just gone. It wants to go through the line and come back up. So please tell me you cleared that, Cameron, before that did anything on that. Oh, well done. Good man. Good man. Okay, so now we have a directional change of trend. Okay, it's now starting to push through. What's that? What's that? Oh, okay, fair enough.
I'm trying to work out how Cameron cleared it.
He just nods his head. That's all he does.
I thought my chat was broke.
Yeah, he just nods his head. That's all he does. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so once again, we had a dramatic, fast candle on this one. It's only 1 minute into it, and it's already shot straight up and come back down. So we've got rejection here. So I'm going to believe that the Swiss franc may start pulling this up. If I look at the technicals, we may have, okay, so everything was in a sell position. Now it's all gone neutral. So this may well be where the trend has started to change. And there's more buys and sells out there now. So again, everything's saying to me buy. That's basically it. Going off the parabolicas can actually help you, minute by minute. So if you did manage to catch an entry at the bottom of this candle going up, that's clearing by miles. If it's a late entry, still clearing. My entry is absolutely awful as per usual. Didn't get much help from Pocket Option on that one. But they are clearing. So I'm holding my hands together on this one. But yeah, follow that trail line. That trail line is moving something mad today. I can now say I've experienced a Monday. Doing a live call with you guys, I can now say I've experienced a Monday, and some parts of it has made me a little bit uncomfortable, but we have to get through it, try and get as much of these trades cleared as quickly as possible before these markets start dying down. It may, I think it may well go back up. Looking at that MACD, the MACD is positioned to come back up. And the stock line is already coming just under the 50 on the stock. So we may get a pushback. We may get a pushback, but I think it may just power through it. We'll see. The amount of uptrend rejected candles I've seen, they've just carried on going through it. That's what I've done, is push through every single time. That's all it's done. It just pushed through that support for price to go back up. That's all it's done the whole time. There, mate. No, JPY not changing whatsoever. Really unpredictable what I can do on this. Yeah. Honest to God, think it's going to come back up. You go from a sell to a neutral. Probably the next one along the line will be a buy, and then vice versa. When you buy, it will go neutral and then go sell. So watch the technicals to help you out on that one. So mad, isn't it, Amber? Yeah. Yeah, it is an experience. Yeah, that's pretty much.
Why I don't. The strategy works 5 days a week, but it's just because before we had the strategy, I never ever played with the Monday and Friday.
I think Monday and Fridays have always been different to
the weekend.
Yeah, I honestly think Mondays and Fridays have always been, you know, over dramatic with the way that these candles move, but and not the same as what Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday bring. Because they're normally pretty good. Because markets obviously settle down. So, what are you doing? Are you rejecting? Or are you doing? What are you doing? So it may have rejected. This price may have just rejected to go back down. That's the thing. We're not 100% sure on this. So I'm going to say to you right now that I'm not entirely comfortable with with this market at the moment. Oh, okay, kids are dying. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so Cameron's gone. So if you have taken a trade going up, you are now clearing. Okay. Depending on what price you got in at, mine were quite far up. Mine were late entries because obviously unpredictable markets can force you into a point where you hesitate, and that's where I was at. I hesitated on that. We're teaching you, but we still have the same problems that you guys have. There's hesitation. There's sort of like, you know, do I trust the market? Yeah, he's all right. I mean, I think he's had a positive day, but I don't. It was strange for him. He's not used to seeing markets like this. But no, it's absolutely perfect. So I'm going to say to you guys is, let's come back tomorrow. Okay, I would rather come back tomorrow and have consistent markets where Mondays might not always be like this. We managed to catch a day where there's literally no news whatsoever, which means no news means the markets don't move. Okay, tomorrow we'll have quite a bit of movement. Okay, now Friday, I'm kidding you not, Friday we've got all this. Okay, so the markets are going to be so consistent on Friday, consistent on Thursday, Wednesday, and Tuesday, because we have more news. But when you have less news, it doesn't make the market move. Okay, so if you can put your results in the chat box for us, I want to see how you got on. I'm sorry that I have to sort of stop it a little bit early because I don't want to overtrade. I don't want you guys to keep taking stupid trades when these markets are going back the opposite way or whichever way your entries were. So if you can let me know in the chat what your results are today, that'd be great. That'd be great. I just want to just check on you guys, see how you're getting on. Obviously not the. It's a positive day. It was a positive day, but it could have been even more positive if it had been a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, because we're not used to doing Mondays. Okay, so we apologise for that.
Well done, Selena.
Yep, Selena, perfect 3-2 on that, absolutely perfect. I don't know what I think Cameron did win a few actually. I don't think he took any losses. So that's all right with it. I kind of leave him to himself. That's okay, Kemi, no worries. The problem is like obviously it's Monday. So I wouldn't worry about a single thing because tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday, they're the days we're going to make it up. Okay, let's make it up on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Let's make everything that people have had, like lessons and losses and stuff like that. Let's make it up because I feel more comfortable on a Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It's a lot easier to find something on those 3 days. Okay, then Friday may well be, I don't know. Friday we'll see how it is because we'll mark. I might what we do might do. We might mark up some charts because today we should have definitely marked up some charts because these are, I don't think it would have helped anyway. They're so inconsistent. So yeah, no, it's absolutely perfect. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Let me just I'll put something on for you just to keep you a little bit motivated. It's not the end of the world because obviously I have to watch these videos all the time for myself. Okay, because it's hard for me to keep motivated. Same as Amber. Amber doesn't find time to motivate herself and stuff like that. So that's why we do the videos for you, and we have to watch through these as well. Okay, so I'm going to leave this with you.
It's okay, please, don't worry.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Lots of lessons. I've had loads of lessons today, believe me.
I have too.
Well,
One of my worst days.
yeah,
It's just the way the market's gone.
yeah. So I'm going to leave you this video. We're going to see you tomorrow. Ali is on at 7 a.m. We're on at 11:30 and 5 p.m. Okay, so you've got 3 sessions. Okay, so we'll see you tomorrow. See you later, guys.
Risk, according to Webster, is the chance of injury, damage, loss, the failure of your expectation.
The biggest risk you can take is not taking any risk.
Almost any accomplishment in the history of the world